So let me try to connect to Walgreens site through the credential I have. And let's go to photo home. So after I have provided my credentials, this is the home page as you can see. And Walgreens photo, as it's evident, it is a business for creation of different types of photo products, and users can do so by uploading their personal photographs or photographs of their friends and family. So to do that, usually they come to this section, my photos, and upload photographs from this section available, and eventually create different products like prints, canvas, card, books available in the site, and eventually buy from us. So first, they have to upload images or photographs. So we have provided different options of device upload, as well as some third-party integrations where Google Photos, Facebook, and Instagram, different photo sources are provided, wherein they can upload uh, the photographs they have saved in these sources and use them to create products inside Walgreens. Now let me go to this Google Photos. So once user clicks on this Google Photos, they are shown this page where we are asking the credentials, mainly the user ID for Google Photos as well as the password, so that we can establish the identity of the user. So let me try to give some credential I have and say next. So at this stage, user is expected to provide the password. So prior to doing that, let me show you the privacy policy and terms of service, which are two important things for the end user understanding, which we have added in this stage. Let me try to open this privacy page. So this the overall privacy page from Walgreens, where they have mentioned clearly what are the different ways user information is collected, why it's collected, what is the need, and then how it's being used, whether this information is being sold to some third party or it's used by the business for some other reasons. So everything has been mentioned clearly over here so that users are aware how their data is collected. And once they are confident about the usage of their data, they can go and see the rest of the options like terms of service also. They can open and see. This is again an independent page where all the terms and conditions of use of using Walgreens, everything has been mentioned, dispute resolution, and different uh, legalities, and whatever user might be interested in. For example, opt-out procedure if there are some marketing programs going on, how they can opt out. So there are different scenarios which we have tried to mention over here in terms and conditions page, so that users can go through them and clearly understand what it is like to use Walgreens. So once they are confident about the terms of use and also the privacy policy, they can share the password in this case for Google Photo product. So once they say next, This is the page which is coming because this app is still not verified from Google. That's why it is still showing like this. Once the app is verified, this page is not going to come. So once user gives their credentials like user ID and password, they are going to see this screen. This is a repeated screen actually with again the privacy policy and terms of service, which maybe they can uh, cross verify if they have missed out in the previous stage, and then say continue. After this, we are going to show this is an important page where we are asking the users to give us access or consent to access the scope. This scope has been mentioned over here, selected photos and videos. So this is the only scope which we are asking access. We are not asking access to entire user data which is lying with Google Photos. We are just asking for photos and videos, the scope clearly mentioned over here. And once user is okay, they can give us manual consent by clicking on this checkbox and say continue, after which will be given access to Google Photos and eventually the Google Photos library. Yeah, this is the library which is related to that account. So as you can see, I have very less images now, but let me try to use two images from here and say done. So this is the picker window actually, which is the library, or I can say the entire Google Photos library related to the account. Once I say done, these two images are supposed to get copied to Walgreens, which is now happening, and eventually we are showing a success screen and user can click on this view album, which will directly take them to the folder where these images are being copied. And once these two images can be selected, and the user can create a product from here. For example, in this case, I have selected gifts, and if I want to create a note card gift from the site, the two images which have been imported from Google Photos library, you can see these are being shown here, and they are also in the product. And after the stage, user can go to review order or they can add the product to the cart. Yeah, proceed to cart means this product has been added to the cart. So this is how, uh, yeah, this is the product which I have added. So this is how users can add different types of products where they can use photos imported from Google Photos. Now coming to the Google Photos workflow, I want to show one more flow here. So this is the manage photo sources. So through this, user can see. I mean, if the account, as you can see, this account had been given access to, and user can also disconnect. Going forward, if they don't want us to have access to this account, so they can eventually remove the access and will not have access to this account going forward. Now coming to another workflow where probably the user wants to access the same account at a later point of time, they can do so So this is the account I created or I used very recently. This account is still there, and this time this workflow is slightly different. You will see that we have not asked the user password in this case because the account has already been utilized. Let me try to do that once again. So this is the account which I had used previously. So going forward, when I am trying to use this same account, I am not using any password, and I'm just asked to give access to the scope, and this is the Google Photos and Videos scope. So user password is not exposed, and we are abiding by all the OAuth methods and the protocols. As you can see, after I'm given access to the scopes, this library is again available, and user can select the images they like and utilize it in the products. Thank you.